Welcome to the Bold Goal Crusher podcast for anyone looking to stop letting life get in the way and start crushing bold goals. I'm your host, Sarah Mayer, and I'm thrilled to navigate this journey with you because it's time to start boldly achieving without working double time. So let's dive in. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Bold Goal Crusher podcast. I'm your host, Sarah Mayer, and I am thrilled that you are joining me on this journey as I launch a podcast. This podcast is all about setting those bold goals. What do I mean by that? Well, those bold goals are the things that you really want, you truly desire in life. And oftentimes, those goals get further and further away because life gets in the way. You know, the email, the kids pick up, all those things. So this podcast is all about setting and achieving bold goals and crushing everything that gets in the way. You may be thinking, how are you qualified to have a podcast on bold goals? Well, I ask myself that often as well. But I think one of the things that I have learned over the years is that I am incredibly focused on my goals and where I'm going and where I'm headed in my life. And then I manage myself and my time so that I'm able to crush those goals and not let other things get in the way. And this started as a very young child. I was an equestrian. I rode horses growing up, and I loved watching the world champions and people competing at the highest level. And I said one day, I'm going to be a world champion. And that was not an easy goal. And I could have given up many times when my riding instructor told my parents I didn't have any talent or skill, or when I didn't have a horse, or any of those things. But I knew that that goal was so important to me that I would achieve it. And when I finally did, at the age of 21, I could not have been more excited. That goal took me, I started riding when I was 5, so it took me many years to achieve it. So this podcast is a little unconventional. I'm a little unconventional. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions as much. You can set them, but I have some suggestions. I kind of toss out the idea of SMART goals. And I really think that many times those traditional paths set us up for disappointment. So if you're looking for some tips and tricks on how to set those goals and how to set them so you actually can have them come alive, this is the podcast for you. So what can you expect on this podcast? Well, we will share some proven methods, some formulas, some ideas, and I'll sprinkle in some bonus episodes to ensure that you're challenged and supported along your journey. And we'll also hear from some cool guests who set and not only achieved bold goals. You'll hear about their struggles, you'll hear about their failures, and you'll hear about their successes. And you also will have an opportunity to write in and ask your question, or call in and ask your question about your goal and where you should take your hopes and dreams. And we will give you advice as well. So I'm super excited to be putting this podcast together. Buckle up, because we are on a ride to achieve your big, bold goals. And I cannot wait to cheer you on. Again, I'm your host, Sarah Mayer. Looking forward to seeing you not only set, but crush your goals this year, because life is more than just checking email. Have a great one. Thank you for tuning in to the Bold Goal Crusher podcast, where we crush goals and everything that gets in the way. I always love to support my community, so feel free to text the word GOAL to 480-530-5368. Again, 480-530-5368 and the word GOAL. And then tell me all about your goals and dreams. Thanks for tuning in. I look forward to seeing you crush your goals this year.